Polymer Clay TV. I'm Elisa, and today I want to show you a fun project. Well, not really a project, just a fun technique that can really add some bling to whatever project you're working on. As you can see, I have a little blingy things here, and then I have something that's a little more matte. So I just wanted to show you how you can achieve the different looks, and it's really easy to do. This one here is our Hot Lips Flexie, which the Flexies are completely flexible, and that's why obviously they're called Flexies. And I've cut out a piece here into a heart. And the secret for making this matte look here was this embossing powder. And this is a red apple color. And when it bakes up, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but it's embossed a little, hence embossing powder. It like puffs up. So you can achieve a really cool look with that. Sky's the limit. You can do almost anything with this once you do the technique. So the same here, so that was the embossing powder. Now, I had bought this, I think, for like $1.50, $2 on sale, and I'm like, what can I do with this? Well, this is what you can do with it. You can go through stencils, and do some really cool things, but I was thinking, okay, well, how am I going to get it to adhere and stay on there pretty good? I believe I'm going to seal this with a resin just because these flakes are pretty big and come off, or I might seal it with liquid clay, which is what actually I decided to use to get it to stay on there in the first place. So I used on different ones, different colors. Now the Sculpey brand makes, I want to say about, let's say there's a clear, there's a white, there's a gold, there's a silver, there's a pearl, and a black. I think that's all of them. And then there's a regular. So seven different ones, or 6 or 7. Don't quote me on that. But you can use them in different ways and to enhance your designs. For instance, on this one here, it's a raindrop, and this is the raindrop Flexie, which is here, as you can see. And so I laid it on, and then I used the white, actually this one's clear, but I used white liquid Sculpey and then added my glitter on top of that, so because I knew that some of it would show through. So you can really get different looks by changing up the color of the liquid clays, changing up obviously the color of your glitter or your embossing powder, whatever it is you're working with that day. It's just a fun technique that you can do a lot of fun things with. It just looks really fun. And I'm not normally a bling kind of girl. That's Kira. She's the blingy one. She does a lot of bling stuff. But I really like this technique. So let me just show you how it's done. Let me clean up this mess here. I have some cookie cutters to play with. And I just warn you, it is going to get messy. It's just the way it is. But you can use deli paper and stuff to kind of tone down that messiness. So let's just do something where you can see it, which is probably like this big one. This is the big flower. Now, there's a rougher side to the Flexies, and that goes down. But really, it'll work both ways. So what I do is I add my Flexie on there. After I put my Flexie on, then I use my card. And so at this point, you want to decide if you want to go clear, if you want black, gold, whatever it is you want to do for the back color. And you choose that liquid clay. Now, a little tip, which is really cool, the pearl and the clear and the original can all be tinted. So that means you can add mica powders to them to color it. You can add alcohol ink. You can try different things, and you can color your liquid clay. So that's always another fun thing to do, which I'll probably show you sometime soon. So I just use my card, and these are just our create along ones, but you can use any store card or gift card that's no longer in use, whatever. They work all the same. Now, normally liquid clay, you'd be afraid of ruining, you know, your stencil or whatever. Liquid clay washes out great from the Flexie, so you have no worries there. And when I get it on my card, I just use a paper towel and wipe it off, and it doesn't leave any residue or anything. So this is not the kind of project that you have to like hurry up because it's going to dry on you, because liquid clay does not dry. So there's no worries with that. So don't feel like you're in a huge rush. So you can either pop the top off. If you wanted to get more of like a random kind of thing, you could sprinkle it on like this. However, I wanted more saturation, you know, so I'm just sprinkling it on like this. And just like with any glitter, you usually use more than you need, and then you shake off the excess. Same with this. And that's why I'm working, as I told you, it's going to get messy. And that's why I'm working on a deli sheet here, so that I can shake off the excess. So once I... Messy! All right. That was lovely. So once I get most of the excess off, I can then peel this back and reveal my little flowers. I warned you it was messy. And, you know, if you don't mind getting messy, then dump it on like I did. But if you want to be a little more, you know, neat, how cool is that? So you can, it'll do it in any shape. You put whatever Flexie you use, you can get that shape in a really cool look. And you don't have to use this giant, you know, marquee glitter. You can use the small glitter. You can use, you know, the super fine glitter, whatever it is that you have. And really, the same technique I use to make the embossing powder one. So you don't even need to, I don't even need to show you that really, because it's exactly the same. You literally just pour it over and dump off the excess. And so that's how easy it is, and how cool of things you can make by using this technique. Think about using different colors of liquid clay, mixing your own, using different colors of clay. You can even add powdered pigments on here. Whatever it is you want to do, just have fun with it and try and experiment. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you do, give me a thumbs up and come on, visit us over at polymerclaytribe.com and show us what you made. I hope to see you next time.